this event. Would like to thank you, all of you. Before we start, let me very briefly introduce Thailand Coaching Society. For coaches, about a year ago or more than that, we came together and then we thought that we should have a community, small one, where we can learn and share. So we agreed that we establish Thailand Coaching Society, and this event actually is the second one. We held this event a while ago, and at that time we came up with a book called The Untold Story of Executive Coaching in Thailand. So the event today is on the other side of the table. We would like to do another book in very near future, and the book should be something like The Untold Story of Executive Coaching in Thailand. So today would be a good chance that we all together, that we learn and we share. So let me very briefly introduce the coaching member. First, where's Kun Jimmy? Okay, all right. Kun Pojana Sibanker. And Kun Kong Kong Suak. Kun Ken Sak. And myself, Apyun. Thank you. Today we'll learn and share together in each table. So we invite honor facilitator to help us facilitate and talk to all of you. So let me very briefly introduce our facilitator, and he or she will introduce him or herself in detail within your table. So let's start from lady. First, Kun Somnuk Thap. Secondly, Kun Supatra Kun On. Thirdly would be Kun Puk Kun Nasara, and Kun Jia over there, back there. Another lady is over there, Kun Mantana, and Kun Thanit. All right, we have a couple of gentlemen. Over there is Kun Nopon. Sorry, Nopadom, sorry. Kun Itipat. I think I mentioned all. Right? Okay, thank you. Before we start, I think all of you in your table have a chance to get to know one another. One of the objectives today is to get to know other people a little bit more. So would you mind if I give you a couple of minutes, you walk around, get to know a few more people? So at least you break the ice a little bit and then know some other people as apart from your own table. So why don't we spend 2 minutes? You go as fast as possible, meet as many people as possible. All right. The trick is you have got to remember the face and the name. Right? Otherwise, you will get the name and cannot remember the face. Okay, so 2 minutes. Start from other table nearby you. Get to know a couple of more people. Come back to your table. Time is up. All right. So how many people can you know more? How many people? All right. One more minute very quickly. Within your table, if you haven't had a chance to introduce yourself, getting to know other people within your table, 1 more minute, very briefly, go in round within your table, getting to know other people, please. now you have a chance to get to know everyone. Okay, all right. So I'm afraid that I have to start. Well, please, if you want to order coffee or if you want to have water or something, so please feel free to go out and take coffee and come back. We will have a break about 2:45, about 1 hour from now. Before I start the session today, let me very briefly tell you the objective of the session today and what will we get out of this couple of hours together. Actually, there are a few objectives. First, at least we get to know more people. So during break or when you do workshop, have a chance to talk to other people, getting to know them more. Apart from that, what we plan to do today is we share some key insights about coaching. We learn from some real experiences. Many people within this room have been coached. Some people have been involved in coaching engagement. So I think it would be a good chance to have a chance to learn from one another about real experience that they encounter. We should walk away within today with a few key practical tips, techniques, or approach about executive coach, which you hopefully you can bring back and utilize it within your organization or your team. The agenda today, very briefly, after my introduction, then we will spend about an hour, very specific timeline to do the breakout session. We have questions for each group, and I'll come back about the question later. Then we brainstorm, we discuss. We have 1 hour to do that. After that, 2:45, we have a coffee break, about 15 minutes. I know that it will be very difficult to get 80 people break for 15 minutes, but we will try to manage it. Then we come back and do a short presentation after your discussion. And again, because time is very limited, we might need to be very strict with the time allowance or allocation for each team. So we plan to give about 5 minutes for each team to do a quick presentation. And then all 4 coaches will offer perspective or idea, and then we have Q&A session. Hopefully we could finish today by 4:30, and we try to be on time for that because I know that some of you might have other appointment or engagement. Okay, so after this, in each group you will get questions, but the questions are one of these 4 questions. So each table will share one, or will talk about one question only. But I share with you what are the questions that we have been distributed throughout the room. There are 4 questions actually. The first one we will talk about coaching ROI, return on investment. We would like to learn and share if we want to measure return on investment for coaching. Could it be measured? What would be the appropriate indicator when we want to measure the return on investment for coaching engagement? That would be one question. The second question would be, many companies use executive coaching for talent development or talent management. So we might be able to learn from one another from some groups in here. If we want to use executive coach for talent management or talent programs in the organization, what would be the best way, or what would be the best practices, or what would be the right way to use executive coach for talent management? The third question talk about sustainability. Many companies have been using executive coach many people has been through coaching. The question would be whether the behavioral change sustain after coaching engagement. So we might be able to talk about how we can ensure that the sustainability after coaching will be within the coaching. Any recommendation or any lesson learned that you have been through. And last but not least, we will ask open-ended questions. The question would be, executive coaching will be much better if, and then you can share whatever you think. So each group will get one of these questions randomly, okay? And then you have a chance to work together. So your facilitator within your table will go into details with the question and some ground rule. Okay, so we will come back and do the presentation after the break. So from now on until 2:45, you will have a chance to work within your team. 2:45, we have coffee break. Then we come back at 3 o'clock and we do a quick presentation. I will leave this one open. And each table will have the question within your table. All right, so may I pass on to the facilitator for each table to start facilitating the discussion, please.
ได้เวลาซื้อของเราคือถ้าหวยออกก่อนท่านบอกเราหวยแล้วหวยเราท่านแทน Best practice is deploying effective coaching for target themselves เพราะฉะนั้นเราจะคุยกันในบริบทเพื่อจะทดสอบการสังเกตว่าถ้าเราจะ effective coaching program ไปในทางสังคม Best practice ของเราที่เราน่าจะแล้วคือจะมีเราก็ต้องมี process บ้างเพื่อให้การประกันเราเอาที่สุดจะจบฉะนั้นเรื่องนี้การที่ต้องการเป็นไอเดียของผู้ใช้จะขออนุญาตเล่าถึงไปได้หลายอย่างการแต่จบจะไม่ได้แบบภาพผมอยากบอกเพื่อนมีหลายคนที่สัสเตนเขาแต่โจทย์ของผู้ชายเยอะกว่าการที่เราจะแชร์ใช้เวลาครึ่งชั่วโมงได้เวลาที่เราแล้วเนี่ยเราใช้เวลา5 นาทีการที่จะลองฝึกการไว้ใช้ในสถานการณ์ปวดแทนก็ได้อะไรที่มันตัวอ่อนไปเรื่อยๆที่ว่าเราเป็นเด็กสาวที่เราแล้วเป็นฝ่าย5 นาทีเพื่อที่จะชอบเลี้ยงความสัมพันธ์เขาฝ่ายมาเรื่องมาแค่5 คนเราคิดว่าเก่ง